JOEHOVA. Welcome to War of Rights. We're playing today with the EU Battalion. Thank you for letting me join. We're at the Hagerstown Turnpike. And let's get this party started. Looks like everybody's already deep in the action. It's raining. Got boys at the line already. Let's go see what's going on. This is not a pub server. You're gonna see organization here. There's Hog. So we got our 8th Florida boys here. Who do we got down here? 9th New York. So 9th New York right here. Getting ready. See what we got on the Union side over here. '20th New York. 18th North Carolina. I wonder if our boy Morphos is here. He's with the Alabama. I'm looking at the wrong guys. Is Alabama here today? Yep, 8th Alabama. 52nd New York. Here, Morphos. Oh, there he is. Private Morphos, looking good in his red and blue. Playing a Yankee. 52nd New York. Got Fritz and Frank there. All these regiments are straight up killers, man. 20th New York is in the house as well, Mr. Weber. And the 18th North Carolina. So you see, these guys don't just rush in headlong. They get organized. Now, historically, this battle was fought by these regiments, but these Louisiana boys just got tore apart. That's the cornfield right over there. They rushed up onto this fence line to stop the Union advance, and were pretty much massacred when the Union shot down the wall, or shot down the fence line on them. This is what sparked Hood's men to miss their breakfast and come out of these woods back here and push the Union all the way back up into the cornfield. And when Hood was asked where his men were, his division were, he said they were dead in the field. There's your history lesson for the day. Pretty fantastic battlefield, to be honest. Those iconic photos that you see of Antietam, there's a very iconic photo of this very fence line with bloated men after the battle. And these are the men you're looking at here, these Louisiana boys, Tigers. So let's see what's going down. There's Captain Tisser.
Yeah, I'm the leader for state battle. Comms real quick, Nathan, what was that?
The problem is that it's TGV. You need to be very careful with them. They like to cooperate very well. I think they're gonna do the classic massive charge from one spot of the man. We should definitely.
Hey, welcome to the chat, Roadkill. Yeah, man, this is a great game. We're playing with the Europeans today, and they're very organized, as you can see. It's going to be a hell of a couple battles here. Looking forward to it. Glad you're here with us. Okay, I guess they didn't want to play on this map. They're just getting ready to go. Either that or they just wanted to restart the timer one. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, if you ever get a chance to play it, for sure, when you get into an organized group, that is totally where it's at. All right, so either they were trying to just reset the clock, or they were trying to reset the battlefield, and that failed. So we'll see what happens here. See all the boys coming in.
Sir?
Sergeant Post, company, ranks,
It's really cool when you watch groups of guys that know what they're doing here. And of course, if you're in the game, you're carrying a musket, and you don't get this kind of viewpoint.
Sergeant Foster, restart the respawn right now.
I'm missing life.
Company, right, face. Company, wrong, face. Company, right dress. Right dress, company.
Look for your names, boys. Look for your names. There's Lieutenant Hogg. He's the one that invited me today. Thank you for that, sir. I do appreciate it. All of our Confederates are getting ready. Take a look at the guys here. Alright, looks like I'm the only spectator. General Cody's here. He's playing on the Union side. He's probably recording too, so if you go find Cody on Twitch, I'd hate to lose you, but if you want to see in-game, he'll be fighting with a musket, it looks like, so. Yeah, 8th Alabama, 15th South Carolina, 9th New York, 52nd New York in mass. Look at that, jeez. 8th Florida's got a large group, 20th New York, 6th South Carolina, 11th OVI. I don't even know those guys, that's crazy. 18th North Carolina as well.
Company, right dress.
Red rip?
Yeah.
Crawford.
Eric is Crawford, the one stays the best.
Continue.
Alright, I want to do it quick. Alright, Sergeant Hoffman, on a post, please. Saražanti, pojďte se ukázat, jo, jdeme se pro fotku. Sergeant Hoffman, on a post, please. Give me a minute. Stop moving in the ring. Dostat na montáži tělem. Stand shoulder arms.
Stop moving. No, sudden move.
Trying to get some cinematic views here.
Ružičko, prosím tě, narovnej se, jsi tam bokem. Pojď dopředu, dorovnej se, rameno k rameni.
50 seconds.
Company, fix.
Fix!
Bennett.
Probably not a terrible idea. These guys, these Louisiana guys, are probably carrying the 1842 bucking ball,
Load if you have now.
which is good at short range. It's a shotgun. A lot of people call it a shotgun.
I think you're somewhere behind there.
Captain Tisser getting his men ready to go.
Alright, we're live, boys, we're live.
That big offense.
And we got some action.
Alright, make ready.
9th New York.
And independent bar.
And the Yankees are on the move. They're going up the hill there. As you can see, getting into the rocks. And they're moving across the field. Here they go. Take position in the other rocks, it looks like. All right. Change my volume just a little bit. These gunshots get pretty loud. Let's see what the attitude is over in the Union side. Attitude's aggressive. Who are these boys? 20th New York. Yeah, I figured the Union was also going to try to take this hill. This is where they came to historically. 8th Alabama and the 52nd is up here. Fighting in volley. Look at that. Shooting down the flank of the Confederates on the fence. Yeah, they're definitely taking shots over here, so the Confederates are aware. They've probably turned. As they have, they're hiding behind the tree. They're also getting counter fire from here. Looks like the 8th Florida has taken up position on the fence. Lost their flag bearer. Moving out toward the rocks. Looks like they've done a pretty good job of it. See, they've lost a few men as well. See what the status is on the rocks here. We've still got a gaggle back here. 18th North Carolina. Shooting at the boys on the fence line. And we've got fire coming from the back as well. Looks like some Confederates have taken up the 11th OVI. I don't know these guys. I know that I've seen them before. Frank's boys, as well as the Alabama, they're moving, it looks like. There's the Alabama guys taking a run through the woods. Not sure where they're going. Looks like they're crossing the road, going back to the other side again. Are the Confederates aware of that? Surely they are. Okay, they're taking up position on the fence. You can see from their point of view, the crest of that hill hides the Confederate pretty well. You can see this is pretty awesome. They're getting all organized. Look for your names, boys.
Daar rechts.
There's our boy Morphos, standing out in the road.
What?
We got fire coming this way. Everybody's got the toothpicks on the day. It's going to be close combat. I heard an order to march. Looks like that's what they're doing. Let's see if these Confederates are aware or how long it takes them to become that. They're aware of them. They're shooting in that direction. And they see them coming. Looks like they might just be trying to get into that perfect attack position. Oh yeah, I see guns coming out like they're loaded. Let's see how these Confederates fare. Oh, a murderous fire. Did you see that? That's awesome. So the 9th New York in a precarious position. They've got fire coming from 2 different regiments. One on the hill, one on the flat. That position's going to be hard to maintain. Tower Florida still on the fence line, still firing out. Looks like they got them ducking down behind the fence to reload. Always smart. Both teams still battle ready. Both armies, I should say. 18th North Carolina jumbled up behind the rocks, doing the same thing. Okay, so these guys are pretty stagnant. Let's see what's going on over here. You guys have moved. We've got some on the fence line here, shooting at these guys out in the rocks. Not many. There's not a lot of Confederates at this part of the line here. Which they just may be outnumbered. Looks like the Alabama boys are going back up the hill. Let's follow them, see what's going on here. Kind of walking in front of the 52nd, it looks like a little bit. They're trying to get into position. A little bit of camouflage there. I didn't see too many Confederates dropping right there. Oh, gosh. I got some unit going down. Captain Schimmelfinnig in command. So there are objectives. They're going for kills as well. So you see battle ready. That's the morale of the army. The more kills you get against them, the lower their morale drops. That'll help in the battle. When you die this is a team-based game, so when you die standing next to your friend, you lose the least amount of morale. If you die while kneeling, you lose a little more. If you die standing by yourself, then you lose even more. But there are also objectives. This is the point of contention on this battlefield right here. You can see this is why the 11th OVI is trying to protect it. So you can see the red ring around the clock. That means the Confederates are in control of the point of contention. If the Union Army takes it, it will start to turn blue. Since the Union Army is attacking, if they take it and keep it for a certain amount of time, then they win the battle. For the Confederates to win the battle, they either have to hold on to that position at the end of the battle when the clock runs out, or kill enough Union soldiers to end the battle that way. And I don't know there's a specific number, but it just comes down to when the morale drops. So that in a nutshell is how this game is played. See, the Florida guys are still pouring it into them. Getting some lag spikes today.
Where we už se dostal nalevo. Company. Drive.
It's pretty sweet.
Я musel spawnit už.
All right, looks like they're moving out. Man, these lag spikes are killing me today. I'm sure it's a full server though, and my ping probably is not great. It's like Tisser's trying to do the flanking maneuver. I like it. This is the OVS guys. Nope. 6th South Carolina coming back that way. This is a pretty typical attack on this map. Get over the fence, go through the woods, come in behind the Yankees on the hill. It's effective, and hopefully these guys will be able to pull it off.
Northeast on the hill. Northeast on the hill.
Hold fire.
Visual contact.
Report, you
Captain,
remember
how does
the
it
area
look?
on the fence? Report.
So,
Return to post.
Company,
Go.
left face. Company, enter
Call,
the big
boys.
park.
Rotate.
northeast.
Company, alright, company, northeast, left street, AK.
Sorry.
Fire.
Boys are shooting up the hill at something. We know Union are there. Just there to get a peek. He thought better of it. See if these Union know that they're flanked. Looks like they do. Turned around anyway. 52nd New York. Question is, can they see them?
Hey! Second.
About to find out. Florida guys are still tucked in pretty good. They can see those South Carolina boys, I'm sure. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They are tucked behind that hill pretty well.
Company forward. Quick, march.
Yeah, Tisser's not wasting any time. He's going to come up here, bring the battle to the Yankees. I like it. You guys are aggressive. Let's see how the 8th Florida Company C handles this.
Forward.
This is an incredibly difficult task. Sneaking up on a... There they are. Okay, so the 52nd probably doesn't know that they're there at that point. This is a really good hidey hole he's in right here. They're taking fire, but they probably think it's from the South Carolina boys up on the fence. Although, as soon as I say that, Captain Frank's up on the rocks, getting the lay of the land. I bet he saw him. Although these, oh, here comes the Carolina guys out of the woods, or out of the fence line. Doing the same thing. Ooh, but they're not as covered. Oh, and they're charging. Here we go. It's like the 8th Alabama has come up, and here come the 8th Florida. Looks like they weathered the storm there pretty well. They were not able to push them off the hill, but there were definitely more Yankees there than there were Confederates. Looks like the not all the 8th went. They pulled back to the fence line. It's not a bad strategy. Probably trying to lure the Union up on that hill where they can get a good shot at it. I don't know if they're going to fall for it, though. Looks like they're pretty comfortable on this side of the hill. And we got something going on this side of the battlefield. Did the Union push through? Oh, they have. Look at this. So it looks like the rest of the 8th Florida, when they left this position, was overtaken by the 18th North Carolina. This is going to be bad because the spawn position is right there, literally right there. So these guys are on the spawn. They're going to be shot at as soon as they spawn in. You see we got a large group of people spawning in at this very moment under the fire of the Union there. That'll be interesting. That's a tactic you see on public servers quite a bit. So right now the Confederates are taking losses. They're losing. You see the point of contention is also ticking down slowly. And most of the 8th Florida, what's left of them, are still with Captain Tisser. Oh, here comes some Union. Trying to do some damage, but they're just getting killed. Gonna run back. Trying to draw these Confederates out. They want to make them angry. Get them to try to come back over that hill again. So here are the New York boys, 52nd New York coming around. Got your 8th Alabama still holding this position on the hill. Shooting down at the point of contention. A lot of Union. Looks like the Union is going to give up that position, maybe? Seems that way. Seems like the Carolina guys are going back. Maybe they're taking some good fire from the Confederates. And they figure these caissons are not going to be a very good defensive position. If the Confederates even know they're there, I mean, they're just running straight across that field, right in front of the Union. I don't even know if they realize they're there. I think they're trying to get that point of contention back. Looks that way, and they're doing it. Ninth New York. 8th Alabama shooting down on them. See what the Florida guys are doing. Are they still here? No, Florida guys are gone. What happened to them? I don't see too many bodies. There's a few. Oh gosh. 8th Alabama just got murdered here, son. Just got murdered. Ah, because here's the 8th Florida doing the killing. Look at this. No, I'm wrong. It's not the Florida guys at all. These are the South Carolina boys. So they got in a good position. Up, here they come. Wasting no time, getting to the crest of that hill. They can see them. They do their shooting, they go back down behind the crest of the hill. Major Cyber there. It's a pretty good tactic. The New York guys have some cover.
Ja, wir haben nicht viel vor. Nee, wir halten. Lass sie rankommen. Haben wir Skirmish?
And I can see the Carolina guys, but I'm not sure that they can at this height. Here they come again, lining up, see what they do. Got him kneeling. Ooh, a murderous fire. He got him back on his feet, firing again. But they may have already been under the security of the hill here, it looks like it. So this is a pitch and battle, kind of goes back and forth over here. They're advancing up on the hill again. Yeah, down on that kneeling position, they're good. Now they stand right back up immediately. But as you can see, it's probably too late. Yeah. Well, it looks like they got a couple of them anyway. You almost have to, oh, it looks like the Florida guys are back. You almost have to stand up as they fire, because they're pretty much ghosts by the time they're pulling the trigger. All right, so 8th Florida Company C is back on the fence again. They've rallied. They see their boys up on their right flank shooting into the Union. Might be a good time for a charge. I'm not sure if they can see the guys up here. If they can get a flank on them, that'd be really nice. We got some sneaking around the side here. Taking a peek. So the Confederate Army doing a pretty good job balling up these guys. You can see we've got the 52nd New York and the 8th Alabama clumped up pretty tight together. Which numbers work, right? Ooh. Those Carolina boys are putting in a murderous fire. There's no doubt about that. They might be getting itchy here. Ooh, they're about to get slaughtered. Trying the same thing. It's a good tactic. Get up there. If you're organized enough, you could never do this on a public server. Pubs would just be like, what? Who said what? Where do I go? But these guys are practiced. They know what to do. You can hear the musket balls flying. And there's Florida. Keep losing these guys. Looks like they're coming back this way. No, thought better of it. All right, here they go again. They're back up on the hill. Let's see if they make any progress with these guys. No, it looks like most of the rounds are going high. All right, we got boys coming across the field. Are these more Florida guys? Yeah. All right, Florida's had enough. They're up on the field. Some shots. Getting back to their original position. Some random 52nd out here causing problems. Oh, we got 6th Vermont in here as well. I've been calling them Carolina the whole time. We got 6th Vermont and 6th Carolina. Following Cyber.
Yep.
Shooting into the cover. 8th Alabama shooting back. But that tactic's working for them. Although they are losing men. Florida back here on the fence. We got some Union flags over here. I think that's those 52nd. Yep, they're back down, collecting on the road. And the whole time, the Confederates are kind of holding the point of contention. The Union's not really making any kind of a push, which is surprising. To be honest, the Confederates have taken back this position in the caissons. 8th Florida. Tisser's over here now.
Okay, pull back, save the colors, respawn with all of your men, and yeah, try to get some defensive position. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, here they come. I was gonna say that was a murderous fire, but these Union boys aren't taking time to reload. They got their toothpicks on. They're coming for the caissons. Let's see if the 8th Florida Company A can survive without their leadership, who were gunned down in that volley. And they've got the caissons back. All right, so they're shooting down the Confederate line. Looks like we got some Union right up here in the front, taking the point of contention. Look at the 20th New York. Just right up in the face of the 9th New York here, who are now getting a pincer movement put on them. They're getting shot from the hill as well as from that side. We got a Rambo in here. Major Smith coming in, stabby. Oh, he got one of them. And he was killed. Just enough to confuse the Confederates. Here comes another one from the other side. They're trying to push them off this point. There's only 2 of them left. But they've survived. Any more? Anybody else? Those New York boys. Oh no, here they come. I don't think the Confederates are going to be ready for this one. This is either the... Yep, 52nd New York. Here they come. They got their blades out. We also got Confederates coming in from the other side. Are they going to be able to get there in time? So the New York boys are hopping the fence, trying to get some cover. Here come the Confederates. Maybe too little too late. See Frank there killing folks with a pistol. Confederates are taking losses and losing the point of contention. And as you can hear, the Union Army is pretty fired up about that. So now, question is, are the guys up here, and that was the Carolina and Vermont guys, I believe. Yeah, Florida's coming back. They got the word. Shit is going down at the point of contention. It's time to move that way. Man, this game is beautiful, I'll tell you. It's like watching the coolest Civil War movie every time I watch these battles. Especially when we're with a large group of these well-organized soldiers. Oh, Florida had enough. They're right up in the face of the Alabama boys. Here we go. We've gone from civilized warfare to organized murder. And it looks like the Florida boys have pushed the Alabama crew off the hill and going for the road. Got one Union soldier running for his life. And the Union is victorious. All right. Well, that was an interesting battle. All right, so if you enjoyed this, please hit the like or subscribe button if you're on YouTube. If you're watching me on Twitch, please give me a follow. I do appreciate that. Until next time, my name's JOEHOVA, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.